Hello again, everybody. This is the last program I will be showing for using console controllers, primarily Wii, but this one actually works with pretty much everything PS3 and beyond. It's definitely the most versatile program, but it's also the most tech heavy. It doesn't have a friendly user interface. You actually have to write scripts for everything to work. So I'll just go over this real quick. It's kind of old, but it deserves a mention just because of its flexibility. It works with Kinect, it works with PS3 controllers, Xbox controllers, Wii controllers, literally every Bluetooth Wii peripheral. That means your Guitar Hero controllers, your balance board, your nunchuck, your classic controller. It does not support any Wii U stuff. It hasn't been updated since the Wii U came out. So your Pro controller for the Wii U is out, but all of your classic controllers for the original Wii and Wiimotes and nunchucks and all of that are going to work with it. So GlovePIE is the name of the program. It was originally developed to work with virtual reality. So come here to GlovePIE.org, go to downloads. The guy that wrote this is a little odd. He has a very huge issue with global warming and all of that, which is fine, but he gets a little weird on the website. Like, you actually have to click on this item of green power. He doesn't want you to use this program unless you're running on green power. So, but of course there's absolutely nothing to verify whether or not you are. So just click on this, take you to the download page. Newest version is 0.45 and it has Kinect support. So click on this, it'll download. Like all the others, there's no installing it. It just runs out of its own little folder. Unfortunately, he doesn't have it in its own folder inside the zip, so we'll come over here, create a new folder, name it GlovePIE, because that's what it be called, and pop back over here to downloads, Control A, copy, paste, voila. Now this one also can work with other Bluetooth stacks, but it's highly recommended that you use the Toshiba Bluetooth stack. It does have a little troubleshooter here for kind of trying to deal with Bluetooth issues. So if you have trouble getting it to show up, you can hit this and see if that helps. If not, you might be out of luck. And this is it. This is the whole interface. You just write a script and run the script and have it running while you're using your controller, and it intercepts input from your controller, looks in the script to see what it should do with that input, and then sends it on to the game. Sounds like a slow process, but when I was using it, it was pretty responsive. I didn't really notice much lag. I actually have some scripts on the computer here still from those days. My computer will load. There we go. Documents, scripts. So I had one for American McGee's Alice, DS emulator, Diablo 3. I don't think I ever actually used that one. That was just experimenting. I made a Bluetooth remote for Windows Media Player. Need for Speed. This was specifically for the online Need for Speed world. When OnLive was a thing, I made this big, really complicated script. I'll probably load this one up because it's got most to it. That actually allows you to switch like on the fly between modes. Skyrim, split second. I was also using this with Hellgate, an MMO from back in the day. Had sort of a over-the-shoulder shooter look, but it worked pretty well. You use the IR to control the mouse, and it worked surprisingly well. But we'll load this one up because overwhelming. Haha. So, here you can set your mouse DPI if you have any mouse control with it. And this particular script has 3 modes. It detects if a classic controller is plugged in, or if a nunchuck is plugged in, or if no peripheral is plugged in, and whether or not you're using pointer. So if it detects the IR on the camera of the Wiimote, it would switch into pointer mode, assuming you're playing like a first-person shooter or something like that. It also has a script for a battery gauge, so the lights on the Wiimote actually show the battery level, which was kind of handy. But yeah, scripting for this can be simply mapping a keyboard button to a controller button, or you can get crazy if you're trying to control the mouse for a first-person shooter to mapping speed variables and all of that kind of stuff. I don't really expect anyone to be too interested in this. I might upload these scripts somewhere and have them available if anyone is interested in looking at it. And other than that, this is about it for this. I'm not going to go in. There is some information available, I think, on here. Yeah, it's got information for Connect, for Razer Hydra, Sony 6X for DualShock, 360 for other game joysticks, speech recognition. I mean, it covers a lot of stuff. So if you need some kind of scope controller peripheral solution, then this is probably the choice that you would want to go with if you want to sit down and learn how to write the scripts for it. Another interesting, but not necessarily recommended, is since you can map this to literally anything, you could map it so that you push the B button on your Wiimote and it executes a whole string of commands. You can basically write unlimited, unrestricted, custom macros for your games. So there is that option. There are those that would consider that cheating, which is why I'm not recommending it. So that's it for this one. If you are interested in more information on the scripting on this, leave a comment and I might be tempted to dive further into this again. It's been years since I've actually used this, but if someone wants on the scripting, I could possibly be convinced to go into more detail on this. But for now, that's it for this one, and that's it for my controller tips. So next videos I will start actually doing games. We'll see you all in the next video. Bye.